Hey guys, I hope everybody is well. Oh, it's been a long day. I'm looking a little raggedy, so I'm going to point the camera down. Okay, you get to see my lovely stones and stuff and things. And not my face, because I'm, like I said, looking raggedy. Anyhow, I'm here to pull some cards for you. I hope everyone is doing very well tonight. Yeah. I hope everybody is doing well. And, whoa. Okay, I was trying to jump. 10th house. Ooh, you know what? I'm not prepared tonight at all. Capricorn. Ambition. I should have known when the ambition card came out. House of social status, career, reputation. Somebody is heavily focused on their career right now. With the reputation there. Ambition, achievements, authority figure status. Oh, okay. Let's see. You cannot see your reflection in boiling water. Similarly, you cannot see the truth in a state of anger. When water's calm, clarity comes. It looks like, guys, when things settle down a little bit, clarity is going to come in for you. Let's see. Let's get some more. Second house is the house of Taurus. House of values, material and physical possessions, finances, self-worth, personal values. So Taurus could be, Taurus or Capricorn could be significant in some way. We have throat chakra. I would expect communication. You can lead a horse to water, but you cannot make them drink. We had a lot of energy. Mars is a planet of action. So this person is trying to find the words to say something to you, is what I'm gathering so far. They're trying to put a plan in action. There's a lot of desire, okay? And physical energy. This is like movement. I'm going to pull maybe one more of these, and Mercury also. Communication. Oh my gosh, right under communication. The throat chakra, meaning, you know, problems expressing the truth and self-advocating. Communication, reasoning, influence, how you think, logic, technology, and short trips. Guys, with these two cards, somebody is really coming to terms with the fact that they have had troubles communicating in the past, and there is incoming communication with this Mercury card here talking about. And Mercury is also in retrograde right now. Ooh, hold please. Hang on. Oop. World card. Completion. Fulfillment. Communication. It's talking about in this card. This person is trying so hard to get the courage up to communicate with you. Grief, I've learned, is really just love. It's the love you want to give but cannot. This person has been really struggling with vulnerability in a big way. Okay? And this is giving them major grief. They're at the point where they can't hold it in any longer. They are about ready to explode. We got three cards here talking about communication. I would expect some communication that you're not expecting. I would say to expect the absolute unexpected. Let's see what else. What do I want to use? Basically what I did was I took a lot of the cards that I really love, including the one I'm using right now, and I put them in a bag because I was going to take them out and make some time to go somewhere cool and pull some cards for you in a cool location around Raleigh. But I didn't do it. I was lame. It got late. I got busy doing other stuff, and yeah, I just didn't do it today. But no worries, guys. I'm gonna do it. So let me get some different cards and pull to this deck a little bit. Maybe pull an animal spirit or two card just to kind of see what comes up. Signs and synchronicities, guys. This person is seeing signs, and you probably are as well, seeing many signs, many synchronicities. There's infinity symbols all over this. could be seeing 8s. She could be seeing 1111, 222, 333. Just their name. They could be seeing your name. I mean, just any number of things, guys. You know, it's just the universe is plaguing this person with thoughts of you. It's overwhelming. It's obsessive. It's to the point of obsession, it feels like. And you probably are going through the same thing. There's a lot of mirroring going on. Is what I'm getting a download that there's a ton of mirroring going on. It's not just your person, it's you. Oh, right over the throat chakra, they want to have a long-term relationship. They want to bring commitment to you. This is something they are not familiar with. This is a feeling that they have not had in the past. They've never gotten to the point where they wanted to commit to someone in the past. Like, truly can see themselves in a long-term relationship with. And this scares the shit out of them, I can tell you right now. With all of the communication and the stagnant energy, and then we have Mars over here that's like ambition and aggression and desire and schmexuality and, you know, just, it's a planet of action. They are feeling so called to action. Projected future days, weeks, and months. You know what? I would say that within 2 months' time, and for some it's going to be shorter than that, this person is going to come forward with communication and a commitment. This is, I mean, I got the same energies late last night too, that this marriage came out last night. Like, just straight up marriage came out. What do we got? Trash. Okay, discarding. Throwing out. Some, they know that the behaviors of the past have to go. They have to go straight in the trash. They have got to revise the way that they approach you in a big way. They can't. You're being divinely protected right now, and divine intervention. I'm telling you, your person's spirit guides and ancestors are on their tail. Yours are too, probably on their tail, especially if they've done you wrong. Because your ancestors will go after that person, you know. And their own ancestors will be like, hey, hello, get it together. But they're having some financial issues. They're crushed, guys. Right now, they are just feeling all of the feels about you. They're desperate. They're feeling such desperation, it's not even funny. But they're having some financial issues. There's big financial constraints right now. And this is talking about child support, alimony, government. You know, they could also be waiting for taxes. You know, or someone may have put them on child support. Or alimony if it applies. So there's a couple, you know, of course this is a collective reading, so there are different scenarios for different folks. But those three things could, I mean, certainly apply to situations that someone has going on. You may not know about this. You know, they may be sitting here struggling completely, and you just may not know. They're about to lose everything. They don't want you to know that. That they're heavily tied. If it's the same energy that I was feeling last night, and that energy was heavily tied to the almighty dollar. And I went on and on about that. If you catch my video from last night, it'll go further into detail in reference to, you know, this person is struggling. And with their manhood, they're not, or let's say, their masculinity, which is an energy. Doesn't have to be, you know, it's not necessarily a gender. Look at, they're on the verge of about to confess something to you guys. This one, they're embarrassed. They're, you know, they've been putting on it. Look at they've been acting like a clown. Honestly, they feel threatened. They feel like you will move on without them. They're embarrassed. They've been putting on a whole mask, you know. They've been putting on a whole mask because their throat chakra is blocked. They do not know how to communicate what they're feeling emotionally accurately. You know, they don't. It feels so raw. It feels like they were picking a scab off of a wound when they are attempting to tell you how they feel. It's just like, no, I can't do that. You know, I mean, it would be like someone coming to take the scab off your wound. Like, don't touch me. Don't do that. That's too much. I can't handle that. They're just crushed, though. They're feeling super alone. They feel broken, you know? I mean, They're on the verge, though. They're about to confess. And whether that's confessions of, you know, secrets that they may have be holding in reference to, could be their finances, could be, you know, stuff they've been going through, stuff they put you through, you know, or their feelings. I mean, for some people, it's not going to be massive, and then other people be prepared to be surprised by what this person's going to come in with, because there's a sense of secrecy around this person's energy, or around this energy. There's a definite feeling, yeah, of toxicity. They're around toxic and unhealthy people. They've had very toxic and unhealthy behaviors, and they know with this trash card, they got to take out the trash. They have got to stop with those behaviors. They are not going to be allowed. Your ancestors will. Archangel Michael, if I could speak, that'd be great. It's late. You're being divinely protected from this person while they heal some of these toxic behaviors. And they could be being blocked by spirit because it's not time yet. They have to take out that trash and handle some of these toxic behaviors and rid themselves of situations that no longer serve and ideas that no longer serve and all that, you know. And that may take a little time, but they are desperate to come in and talk to you about it and come together in reconciliation, guys. They know that there's a spiritual union and a spiritual contract here. They are well aware of the fact that this is you're their soulmate, if not higher than that, and if not their twin flame. And no one can tell you what your you know, situation is. And honestly, guys, you know what? Expect communication overall within the next 2 months, I would say. This person will be bringing forward commitment, but expect it to go slow. I don't anticipate they're going to rush in and be... I mean, expect the unexpected. For some of you, they could be coming in with a just straight up proposal, and this is dependent upon where you are in your journey with this person, if it's applicable or appropriate. You know, again, don't force it to fit. Don't say that, you know, Traveling Tarot told you that you're going to come in and offer me marriage today, you know, or within 2 months. Because sometimes, and especially if this person's got a blocked throat chakra, it's going to take some time and healing. But they do want to let you know how they feel, and they will open up to you some. And it could start off very slow, you know. Let's get a spirit animal to see what this person is feeling towards you. Let's see. This is the cutest little... It's a pocket animal spirit guide book. I want the big one because I think that it's just kind of an abbreviated version, and I kind of realized that. Your person is feeling like a cobra. They're ready to strike. Imagine that. That is the first thing that came off that card. They are just at the point where they are ready to strike. They can hardly contain themselves. This is a fast-moving energy, definitely. Let's see. Bear with me 1 second. Let's find it. Goodness. This is could be a fire sign. You could be a fire sign. These things could be significant, but they definitely don't have to be, you know, to be your reading for certain. You know, it just could be an indicator for someone. A snake could be an indicator, you know. For me, cactus is a big deal. That's just when I see cactus, that's a sign for me. A big sign. So, this person wants to lurch, but right now they are pausing, waiting, and the inner teacher is what the name of this card is, the inner teacher. The cobra represents a teacher or a spiritual guardian. The cobra hovers and watches, ever present, ever protecting, ever loving. The essence of the cobra is found deep within its I'm sorry. I'm really struggling to read this because I do not have my glasses in here. I am not sure where I put them, and I really need them, and I'm super struggling to read this. So, I promise I know how to read. Ah, wait. Got them. Cool. Alright. Sorry, guys. The essence of the Cobra is found deep within us in the form of inner teacher and manifests externally in those special guides who've led us along our path. You could be very much a spiritual, lighthouse for this person. What would it feel like to be a student again? What are you ready to learn? Remember the old saying, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. When in balance, a student of life, humble and wise. And when out of balance, a know-it-all and egocentric. This person can have a very large ego. To bring into balance, take a class or study. And they could be studying you also. Let's see. Because I can't even remember what the heck. Apply that as it may, because I don't remember that question, and I'm so tired. Well, I'm going to say, how does the collective's person feel about the collective at this time? How does the collective's person feel about the collective at this time? Okay. Tiger. Oh, divine. Tiger, divine feminine. Maybe not. Also fire. Our notes of fire here too. Doesn't have to be though, again. There we go. Oh, it's feminine energy. Actually, it is divine feminine. Cool. Lunar force. Oh, this is how they feel. Oh my god. We just asked how your person felt. They feel like they're divine feminine. That's how they feel. Oh, crazy. I love that for you. Lunar force, ease and darkness, feminine energy. This is divine feminine. Oh, beautiful. Also, they feel overstimulated a bit by you, but they feel like you're passionate, strong, and sensual, guys. The tiger hunts at night, at one with silence, fears nothing. You're not afraid to be silent with this person. You're not afraid to go silent and to back off into the shadows if necessary, if it's what's best for you. You're not afraid to do that. And it says fear nothing. You're not afraid. You've been through a lot in life, most likely. You're not afraid. This card reminds us to take in the wild darkness, to allow the lunar forces to soothe and heal our spirits. Sensuality, receptivity, and devotion are all heightened in the midnight hour. They feel like you're devoted and that you're sensual and, receptive. And the tiger takes advantage of these moons. Spend time in silence this evening, drinking in the potent calm. There is nothing to fear in the stillness except the awakening of your own power. They feel that you're very powerful, guys. It's talking about to bring into balance. It's called Tritaka, and it's called candle gazing. Like looking into the flame of a candle. It's kind of neat and kind of just seeing what comes to mind. I may try that a little bit later. So, let's just see one more thing. How is the divine masculine feeling at this? Whoa, crap. A golden egg and an oyster. Right, clammed up. Closed up. Golden egg. I don't know what that last one was. And the spider. Let's read them all. They all fell out like crazy things. And we actually have, let's look. Hang on. We have water energy out here now with Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. We have all of the elements out here, I think. No, we have fire, we have water, and we have... I think we have everything but air. We don't have any air energy out here, guys. We have water, fire, earth. Yeah, there was Taurus, and we have Taurus, and then we have Capricorn. We do have some Earth energy out here too. We have Capricorn, and we have Scorpio with Mars. And Mars is also ruled by, I think that's a symbol for Aries as well. We have Aries, we have we have Virgo, and we have Gemini. What else do we have? Anything? Yep, I think that's what we have. We have most of the signs out here, but we've got, let's read about how they are feeling right now. Alright, well, they're feeling closed up. That oyster immediately screams. And they, you know what? There have been lies. I don't even know what this book says just yet, but I can tell you there have been lies. And they're embarrassed. Right here, sitting next to this card, it screams. They've woven themselves a web of lies that they now have to untangle themselves from, and they're very embarrassed. And they feel threatened. They feel like, you know, is this person even going to listen to me? Are they going to believe anything I say anymore? Are they going to ever be able to trust me? Is what I'm strongly feeling with that. The oyster, they've been clammed up. They don't know what to say. That's their throat chakra is blocked. It goes right along with it. So now let's read what the book has to say about these guys. Let's start with the oyster because I'm on the water sign. I'm in the water area here. Actually, lies. I'm at Spider. We'll start first at Spider. Creator of prosperity. This person is also through life's work and dharma. This person is, there's financial issues as well, like I mentioned previously. The spider is an ingenuous creature. Its greatest gift is weaving the thread of dharma into, and they could have woven themselves some bad karma too, is also what I'm getting, into the vast intricate web that supports the spider and those around it, both financially and spiritually. So if they're having some struggles, they may have not done things appropriately in the past. It's hard work, but the spider neither tires nor becomes impatient. This card reminds us creativity is everywhere. Be process-oriented rather than results-oriented, and soon your work becomes the weaving of magical, priceless tapestry, and abundance follows. Okay, so also, you know what, I'm just going to give a side note for you, and although this is how your person is feeling, they're trying to manifest something here as far as abundance is concerned. But right now, and they're out of balance for certain, discouraged, tired, and forlorn. When in balance, appreciative, enthusiastic, and prosperous. This is this is the gratitude or pessimism. They're in the pessimism at the moment. If they get into balance, and then playful creativity is what brings this back into balance. But, you know, and then they're appreciative, enthusiastic, and prosperity follows because they're investing themselves into something that they love to do. And money just is a byproduct of that. And it's a beautiful thing. Money is just, it comes flowing into you. You know, as you benefit others and you do things that you love. Let's see. We have water. Let's go to oyster. And then we will go to the golden egg. Unless for some reason the book pops open to wherever else. The oyster. Patient secret keeper, hiding inner treasures. Okay, guys, yeah, like I said, they're hiding and holding a lot of desire for you as far as their, you know, their feelings. So clams up, when out of balance, reluctant, gripping, and clams up. To bring something into balance, they need to share something with you. They have some information for you. As with the rest of their 3 other cards that are talking about communication, this person has been clamming up, but in order to bring it into balance, they must share something with you. They definitely need to talk to you about something. When in balance, they feel blessed, generous, and masterful. Okay, that goes with prosperity. Generosity, prosperity. I mean, when you have it, you give it. let's see. It says the focus and determination of the oyster is unmatched. Anything an oyster personality puts their mind to, they achieve with grace and charm. The only problem is, oyster types often take their inner gifts for granted. They become shy or doubtful, and this can lead to withdrawing or protecting their deepest desires in life's work. I feel very strongly that the person that you're connecting with is a healer. They are intuitive, but they don't listen to it. They aren't in tune with their healing. They're not in tune with their inner healer or their intuition, and they're not leaning on it. If they were leaning on it, they would be able to open up and communicate with you and speak to you about how they truly feel, because they know in their heart, they know in this space right here, that you are the one for them. But when the logical mind starts going and going and going, this creates, the hot and cold. This creates the pros and cons. This creates the what if. Oh gosh, what if this person hurts me? I've been hurt in the past, and all of the past experiences come up. No, this person can't really be this way. This person isn't really for me, and then they start with the pessimism and the negativity, and all the good feelings that their intuition is like, hello, this is your person. We're gifting you this person, and you're ruining, you're shitting all over it. You're trying to walk away from it. It doesn't make any sense. And the universe is like, hell, wake up. And they're not listening. But this person, I'm really sensing strongly, and this being a water sign, we are very intuitive. I have 8 water placements. 8 out of 12 water placements. Then I have 2 Libra and 2 Sagittarius. Otherwise, I've got 1 Cancer, 1 Pisces, the rest are Scorpio. Every single one of them. I know what it is to be watery. And I know what it is to be intuitive, know things, have an inner feeling about something, and go completely opposite. I will tell you a story. A very brief one, promise. I'm in Bali last year, right? Something tells me. I get into this little tiny place, right? And I'm getting ready to go swim with dolphins. And I was hungry. So I was like, okay, let me get some fruit. So I ordered a pineapple. Well, the guy cut it up, and it was the same guy that took us out on the boat. And something screamed internally, do not eat the pineapple. Don't eat the freaking pineapple. What did I do? I ate the whole pineapple. Not even just a couple bites of the pineapple. Ate the whole freaking pineapple. Guess what? Campylobacter. Yeah, I was sick for a whole month when I got back. When I was there, half my vacation ruined. Half of it, I started feeling ill not long after that. Yeah, and I was sick about halfway through my dream vacation. It was the most amazing freaking place ever. It was beautiful if you ever get the opportunity to go there. The locals are amazing. The culture is amazing. The temples are ancient, and they're freaking beautiful. It feels so good there. The energy is so... Oh my god, it's amazing there. I will go back. That'll be one of the places that I visit repeatedly. That's where I will hold my vacation to be able to go, at the end of each year. Every year. And stuff. Amazing place. But needless to say, being a super water sign, and I consider myself to be a super water sign, 8 out of 12. That's pretty much watery. And very intuitive. Yeah, I should have known better, but I didn't listen. So, yeah, no, we don't. Spirit could be guiding us all the way to this and that, and all down these other paths, and to do amazing things, and we're just like, we know better. We don't. Let me tell you. Let me just tell you. Okay. So, anyway, when the oyster card appears, it's important to reveal your inner treasures. What is it that you've been hesitant to share? Yes, this is what the universe is asking your person. What have they been hesitant to share? And let's read this golden egg. And guys, I gotta go to bed, because my little boy wants to go on a cruise to Mexico, and that's what we're gonna do. Even though he just got his passport, we could actually get on a plane. I think it's gonna be a little bit more cost effective to put his tail on a little cruise and, Let them have a blast. So, anyways, yep, I have to work my tail off. I've got to go make my vacation fund. Anyhow, golden egg, message at the center of the heart, the unstruck sound. When the golden egg lives, within the golden egg lives a precious sound. Deep within that sound resides a message. The sound cannot be heard nor the message discerned until we retreat from the noise of modern day life. The magical essence of the golden egg needs warmth, quiet, and time to unfold. So do not rush this situation, guys. Do not reach out. Let them sit with their stuff. No rushing, pushing, or grasping. Find a place of deep and restful ease, perhaps through yoga nidra or meditation. If you do not yet have a meditative practice, take some time for introspection. This person is thinking their thoughts. Let them think their freaking thoughts. Think their thoughts. They're thinking their thoughts. When the mind begins to settle and the breath is calm, ask the question that weighs heaviest on your heart. Staying open to any response you hear, engaging with the energy of the golden egg is an advanced practice. This person is getting in tune with themselves so they can bring you communication and tell you the truth about whatever it is they need to tell you the truth. They are on the verge of confessing, guys. But you don't push. Don't push for this. This is something you need to go on about your business, and you need to focus on yourself and healing your own heals. I mean, anything that you got, healing your own ails, I guess I should say. Take care of yourself. Love on you. And I will talk to you guys very, very soon. And I hope you all have a good night. Good night, guys. Bye.